Hello, how y'all doing? I have a question. What my question is, will the black man ever do an about face? Now, I don't know, okay? I really don't know. I cannot even answer that. I had to do an about face. When I turned 39, going to 40, I knew that if I continued to do the same mistakes, make the same mistakes that I had made for the last 25 years, I'm going to be in the same fix. I'm gonna get the same results. If you do the same thing that you do in the past 25 years, you're gonna get the same results. Okay? So I had to do an about face. I had to say goodbye to who I was before. Because it was just me and God talking. I had to say goodbye to that person I was before. I had to do something that's totally different from what I had done before. I had to. The change started with me. It didn't start with my perceived enemies. It didn't start with relatives. It started with me. The change started with me. Will the black man ever do an about face? Or will he continue on this path of destruction, jail, destruction, dying before their time, shot to death, gone to hell, going to jail, which is now like a summer camp to some, but in reality, it's not a summer camp because you just ask the prisoners that are there. It's hell. It's hell on earth. Okay, it's the closest as they're going to ever get to hell. Okay. Now, I understand that not all crime is committed by blacks. I understand, but a great deal of it is. Okay, and they are filling up the jails. I'm not saying that all of it is, but some of it is. Now, here are some cases that, I have seen on the media, okay? Two black men decide to rob a convenience store. Okay, so they go in and rob the convenience store. They pistol whip the clerk. They demand that he give them their money, which he did, all in the cash register. They also demanded that he give them the extra gun that he had hidden. So he gave that to them also. And so after they left the convenience store, the clerk went and got his gun that he had in a secret place. He went out there and he ran out there towards them. He shot at them and he killed one. So that person's dead, gone to hell. Because that was a stupid robbery in the first place. Okay. Another example of a young black guy. He was 19 years old. He was actually in the process of raping and beating up this woman between the ages of 60 and 70. And this other 82-year-old woman tried to stop him with her cane, and then he beat her up. And she eventually, now the police originally arrested him for, I guess, maybe aggravated battery or malicious wounding. And when the 82-year-old woman died, it was upgraded to murder. And this guy was 19 years old. That's very young to be in that kind of criminality. He wasn't, I just wonder who raised him. Who raised a monster like that? Who raised a young 19-year-old like that? I know he no kin to me, y'all. I wouldn't raise nothing like that, okay? And what about this? A 16-year-old, he shoots at least 10 rounds into a house and kills a 9-year-old girl. Okay? Now, I didn't raise him either. What my question when I see that is, what kind of mother would raise a 16-year-old? What kind of mother and father would raise a 16-year-old that would shoot 9 rounds into a house and kill a 9-year-old girl? What woman would raise that? What man would raise something like that? I don't know. And then the 17-year-old basketball player who had a lot of problems, he's shot dead. He was probably shot over jealousy, okay? And we're supposed to be 6 feet apart during this pandemic. Now, what I can say is that the blacks are getting younger and stupider. Robbing people at gunpoint. This one black man robbed a bank at gunpoint, and he's going to get 20 to 25 years at this particular state. 17-year-old breaks into a man's yard that has a fence. Okay, and he tried to steal a car, and the owner shot him. He's dead, gone to hell. So, will the black man do an about face? I don't know. I don't know if it would happen in my lifetime. Have a nice day.